Well, the Eskimos could really shore up their playoff chances this week if they can end that two-game losing streak when they play the Lions.
Yeah, the Leos arrived in town this afternoon, so they could be watching this. BC will take on a gang of green and gold dealing with a problem that many non-football companies have, getting a bunch of people up to speed in a very short time.
We won't use inexperience with this football club tomorrow night as an excuse. We're going to put 12 guys out there in offense every single play, and those 12 guys are expected to execute as if they were here in training camp.
All good, but the fact remains the stable of new receivers filling in for the injured bodies have been forced to learn a whole new playbook in 72 hours.
And you got them all down?
Yeah, I got all the plays.
How many?
Say over 50 plays.
You got them all down?
Yeah, I got them all down. Yeah, retained all of them. It's just all the memory and doing it on the field.
That's a lot of homework.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of homework.
You got them all?
Pretty much. I got them. I mean, with help from the quarterback, I think I have it down by tomorrow.
You can ask Ricky in the huddle. Just remind me?
Yeah, something like that.
And hard to believe, but Jerome Messam is good to go this week after taking a hellacious hit versus Montreal. Even though he was hurting, the running back got right back up.
But I didn't want to show it, so I popped up and I had to jab back at him a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. Yeah, you got me.
Not easy to do when you're kind of stung like that, eh?
Got to show toughness out there, right? You never want to show weakness. So.
Messam says he gets his toughness from mom and dad, not the fact that he grew up playing rec hockey.
Pretty good. Very fast.
Really?
Very fast.
Very fast. And you never played organized?
Yeah, no. I was always trying to play basketball growing up. But, yeah.
Can you shoot, though, in hockey?
I can shoot, wrist shot, slap shot, backhand, everything.
So what are you saying? You're the best hockey player in this room?
I don't know. As far as black guys, yeah.
Messam promises to show us all of his hockey skills after the football season. Saskatchewan Roughriders tied with BC at the bottom of the West with 1-6 records, taking on the woeful Argos in Toronto. The Boatmen also have just one win on the year. Cleo Lemon scrambling for his life on this play, chucks it up, risky play, but pass interference is called on the Riders. Argos get it at the 1. Corey Boyd gets the call and he barges his way across the goal line. Argos on the board. They're leading 11-zip in the first half. Now in the third, Riders down 14-0. Darian Durant lobs one up. And Chris Getzlaff is there for the pickup. Saskatchewan can't convert that into any points though, so Toronto strikes again. Boyd runs it in for another TD. Dario Romero just a little bit upset here. Argos up 24-11 with 2.5 minutes left in the game. James Robinson dekes his way into the end zone. We'll see a happier Romero, but that doesn't change the outcome. The Argos win 24-18. Now let's dive into something different. The club has been making waves on the national and international diving scene for years, but not many people in Edmonton know it even exists. Running the show is the Flewelling family, 4 siblings and their father.
Edmonton may be a hockey town, but the River Valley is home to one of the most successful diving clubs in Canada.
We were ranked second again this year at the Junior National Championships.
The man who founded the Edmonton Springboard and Platform Diving Club a quarter-century ago is 74-year-old Herb Flewelling. Can we call you the guru of diving?
Well, that's very nice. I'm not sure it's a guru, but I'm certainly into diving in a big way.
During his 50 years of coaching, Herb has produced some of the nation's best to ever take the plunge.
I don't even know how many national gold medal winners I've had, but it's like several dozen. Certainly, I've had divers in every major games in the world.
50 national champs and 3 Olympians, to be exact. Herb moved his family here from Montreal in 1984 after breaking his back in a horrific accident.
I was at the Olympic Stadium and 2,000 pounds fell out of the sky and landed on me.
Herb suffered 22 fractures, but wasn't off his feet for long. He's not only a coach, but a survivor and innovator. The former research scientist invented the bubble machine in the late 60s, a major innovation in the sport.
It softens the water, so there's no such thing as a belly flop anymore. If you land flat, it just goes whoosh instead of smack.
So divers don't hurt themselves.
That's right.
And it's used in every major diving event around the world.
Everywhere we go, you know, oh yeah, my father Herb, bubble guy, bubble machine.
But the so-called bubble guy is also known as a pretty tough coach.
He's old school, if that means anything.
He disciplines more.
He's a little hard-nosed?
Yeah.
But you can't argue with the results.
Brought me to the Pan Ams, which I always dreamed of doing, and I dreamed to go to the Olympics. And he's probably going to make me go there.
Slowing down may be the 74-year-old's biggest challenge. When will he stop?
I'm never satisfied that I could not do a little better as a coach, and therefore my divers can do better if I coach them better, so never.
The club says it could have 2 divers in the 2012 Olympics, but 2016 is more realistic. It's day 6 of the Universiade over in China, and Canada is still looking for a gold medal. The nation is running way back in the medal standings, 2 silver and 2 bronze so far. There are 16 athletes from the U of A involved, and Canada's basketball coach Scott Edwards is helping the Canadian women's hoops team. Today they lost undefeated Australia 79-44 in the quarterfinals. The men's basketball team dropped Hong Kong 83-50. They advanced to the quarters. And guess what's back in our city tomorrow? Lord Stanley's silver mug, all thanks to Boston Bruins defenseman Johnny Boychuk. His day with the NHL championship trophy will mostly be a private affair at home with his parents and friends, but the cup will be going through the international airport at about 11 a.m. if you happen to be around. The Caps almost went undefeated in the home series against the Yuma Scorpions. They were 5-1 this week, and tonight's opponent was the Chico Outlaws. Edmonton took this one 12-7. They'll be facing Chico for the next 3 games before heading out to Calgary. Over to the majors, Jays in Oakland tonight. No score, top of the second. Full count, Brett Laurie singles and gets Colby Rasmus home. It's 1-0 Jays. Toronto now up 2-0. Top of the 4th, Rasmus fires it over the wall for a 2-run shot. Jays go up 4-0. It would end up shutting out the A's. 7-0 is your final. And now for a Coyote story that has nothing to do with Phoenix and everything to do with the headwear worn by Esk's offensive lineman, Kyle Koch.
What is this?
I believe this was a Coyote, I believe.
And where'd you get it from?
Oh, I got it from a friend, but it's made amends. I actually hit one of these with my car in the off-season. So he won the battle, but I won the war. It was hostile. I was pretty angry at the time.
How much would I have to pay you to wear that?
No amount would do that, no. But good for him. I imagine it's warm in the winter.
He's pulling it off.
All right, stay with us. We're back after the break.